Ohio State has named Julian Sayin as its starting quarterback. Coach Ryan Day made the announcement on August 18, putting the redshirt freshman from Southern California in line to be behind center when the Buckeyes open their season against top-ranked Texas in less than 2 weeks. Sayin beat out redshirt sophomore Lincoln Kienholz for the starting job in a position battle that began in spring practice and continued throughout preseason training camp. Day said Sayin separated himself over the last week of practices, which included a scrimmage over the weekend. YSC, look at the numbers and production. We felt like he was in a situation where he was ready to go play in this game, Day said. We also felt like Lincoln's ready to play, but overall, Julian was more consistent. Did offensive coordinator Brian Hartline. It's the body of work. It's not one play here, one play there. Day met quickly with both of the quarterbacks earlier in the morning to inform them of the decision. As you can imagine, we talked about winning this first game, Day said. Being the best quarterback room in the country, taking care of the ball, making the routine plays routinely, and we got to prepare like heck to win a monster game. The timing of the announcement followed a familiar pattern for Day, who has settled all but one of the quarterback competitions in his tenure around 2 weeks before the season opener. Justin Fields and C.J. Stroud were also named the starter 12 days ahead of Ohio State's first game in 2019 and 2021, respectively. The Buckeyes now transition to game prep ahead of their top 5 matchup with the Longhorns, allowing Sayin to see more reps with the first-team offense. In a game like this, you've got to prepare, Day said. You've got to get rep with the ones. You've got to be at your best in the first game of the year. If you're splitting reps, that's hard to do because you only have so many times in practice that you can rep a play. Or Julian Sayin. That name is now synonymous with the highest of expectations. He is the future, a young leader stepping into the spotlight at one of the sport's most hallowed institutions. But to understand where he's going, we must first look at the journey that brought him here, a journey of immense talent, difficult choices, and unwavering family support. Long before the bright lights of Ohio Stadium, Julian Sayin was just a kid in Solana Beach, California, with a football in his hands. The youngest of 4 siblings, he grew up with the game deeply ingrained in his family's fabric. His father, Dan, was his first coach, and his older brother, Aiden, a quarterback. Himself was a constant source of inspiration and competition. From backyard scrimmages to Pop Warner teams, Julian's path was being shaped by the love and guidance of his family. His rise as a high school phenomenon at Carlsbad High was meteoric. He wasn't just a good player, he was a leader with a preternatural feel for the game. He won the prestigious Gatorade California Player of the Year award, was named MVP of the Elite 11 Finals, and finished his high school career with nearly 8,000 passing yards and 85 touchdowns. He was a 5-star recruit, the kind of player every college football program dreams of. But it was a dream that would soon take an unexpected turn. Julian's initial choice was the ultimate destination for college football greatness, the University of Alabama, to play for legendary coach Nick Saban. He was the last quarterback Saban ever signed, a symbol of the future. But just days after enrolling, the landscape of college football was shaken to its core when Saban announced his retirement. For a young man who had followed his dream to Tuscaloosa, the path ahead suddenly became uncertain. But Julian's story is one of resilience. With the unwavering support of his family, he navigated the chaos of the transfer portal, ultimately finding a new home at Ohio State. He joined the team in January of 2024, trading one powerhouse for another. He spent his first season learning from veteran quarterback Will Howard, a national champion who helped prepare him for this moment. And while he saw limited action in 4 games, the experience was invaluable, building a foundation for what was to come. And what was to come happened just a few days ago. The moment every fan has been waiting for. Head coach Ryan Day officially named Julian Sayin the starting quarterback for the Buckeyes. He won a tough competition, not just with His arm strength, but with his leadership, poise, and intelligence. He has shown he can command the huddle and make strong, confident decisions, the very qualities needed to lead a team with national championship aspirations. He is now set to make his first collegiate start in a historic season opener against the top-ranked Texas Longhorns. While Julian's contributions to TV, music, or other cultural fields are yet to be written, his impact on the field has already begun to inspire. We've seen how Julian's talent and maturity have captured the attention of fans. His journey from a top recruit to facing an unexpected change and finally to earning the starting job at a powerhouse program is a story that resonates with everyone who has ever had to face adversity and choose a new path. The stage is set. The spotlight is on. Julian Sayin is ready for the challenge. As you follow the next chapter of his incredible journey, be sure to show your support. Like and subscribe to our channel for more stories of greatness on and off the field.